Hey everyone, it's John here from RPO Bay Hockey, back with another video. And today's video is going to be about the 2022 Olympics and for Team Canada, what that roster would look like if the NHL attended. So I will be going over all countries that will be involved, all teams. And if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe, smash that like button, and leave your thoughts in the comment section below what you think the roster will look like. So this video is for Team Canada, and we're going to actually jump right into it. We're going to look at the forward group here. So this is my prediction for my forward group for Team Canada. So I have Stamkos on that top line with McDavid and McKinnon. I do really think that we could see McKinnon and Crosby together, and I would like that a lot. But I do think in terms of chemistry, and I think that's the big thing for Team Canada. We've seen it time and time again. Them bringing in a guy like Kunitz to play with Crosby. That's just one of a few examples. So as you can see on this roster, it's a lot of chemistry driven. So Tavares playing with Marner on that third line. Marchand playing with Bergeron on that second line. Marchand and Bergeron and Crosby obviously had a lot of chemistry in the 2016 World Cup when they played together. And I just think Stamkos, McDavid, McKinnon, that would be a very explosive top line. And I think that fourth line for Team Canada, Huberdeau, Couturier, and Stone is very defensive responsible. I mean, at least 2 or 3 of those guys could be your main guys for the penalty kill, along with Bergeron, maybe even Marchand on that penalty kill, Crosby for faceoffs. You have Scheifele in there. You have so many options. I do really like the fact that Scheifele's playing out the middle. I have seen some roster predictions or some conversations about Scheifele maybe playing on the wing, but I love Scheifele up the middle. It makes sense. You have 2 left-handed shot centermen in McDavid and Crosby, and then if Couturier is playing on that fourth spot, you need a right shot centerman in my opinion. So that's Scheifele. And O'Reilly as your extra forward, which I could see O'Reilly stepping in at any time. I mean, if you had a fourth line of O'Reilly, Couturier, Stone, that would be undoubtedly the most defensive line in the tournament. So I really like this lineup. I mean, some snubs maybe would be like a Taylor Hall, Braden Point. I could really see Braden Point making this team. The only reason I don't have Braden Point is, again, I just think you need certain roles, and I'm not sure if Braden Point would fit that role over guys like Couturier or O'Reilly. So O'Reilly fits that mold quite a bit for like a fourth line role for an Olympic team. So that's why I like it in that sense. I mean, maybe Duchesne is a snub. Like, there's not too many snubs here. I know some Flyers fans might say Giroux, but I really like this lineup here. I think it's a combination of high skill, speed. There's defensive responsibilities here. So I like it a lot. And I think, like I said, you're getting a lot of chemistry, I would say, on each line. You're getting familiarity on that third line with Tavares and Marner, Marchand, Bergeron, like I said. So let's move on to the defense. Okay, so I've seen a lot of like different scenarios here, and it's just a matter of, okay, we're talking about 2022. So is guys like Shea Weber or Drew Doughty or Brent Burns even going to have like a possibility of being in here? I think there's a possibility, but I think Team Canada might go younger. And if they do go younger, you're going to see guys like Josh Morrissey, Cale Makar, Thomas Chabot, and that's how I'm going here. I think Riley Pietrangelo could be a very good balanced top line. The top pairing, Riley Pietrangelo, both bringing offense, but it's not like they're completely defensively incapable. I mean, Pietrangelo is very good on both sides of the ice. Riley sometimes gets I would say, ahead of himself, but regardless, I think Riley over the next couple of years is going to be his prime. Chabot and Parayko, I really like this pairing. Honestly, it's probably my favorite pairing. I think Chabot, what he's going to bring going forward, he's going to be one of the better offensive defensemen in the league. And Parayko just balances out that pairing. Parayko, solid defensively. We saw the matchups he faced in the playoffs, leading to the Blues winning the Stanley Cup. So I really like that pairing. And Morrissey and Makar. We saw what Makar has done in his rookie year, partnering up with Morrissey, who's now that number 1 defenseman with the Winnipeg Jets. I like that a lot. And then Dougie Hamilton. I just don't think Dougie Hamilton fits in terms of that right side. I mean, maybe Hamilton over a guy like Parayko, but I just think Parayko plays that defensive game. You need guys like that. I mean, we've seen past Team Canada teams, whether it was Vlasic or Bouwmeester, guys like that. You need guys like that to be on your penalty kill, to play those hard minutes. That would be Colton Parayko for me. I just don't think Dougie Hamilton can handle those defensive responsibilities. He is an elite offensive defenseman, but I think he could make the team easily. And then goaltending. I think it's going to be a 1-2 punch, in my opinion, from Price and Hart. And at this point, it really depends where Carter Hart's at. I was really impressed with Carter Hart the second half of this season. So next year and that first half, it's really going to depend on next season for Carter Hart. if he's going to potentially win that starting job for Team Canada. Jordan Binnington's in that conversation too, so I guess it depends what Binnington does as well. But Carter Hart, in my opinion, has that higher ceiling than Binnington, so he'll have the year to figure it out, and if he proves that he can be an elite goalie in the NHL, then he'll have the opportunity to win that job for Team Canada. And Carey Price will be there for stability. If things don't go right for those two goalies, Carey Price can always be the guy to lean back on and get in some games. So let me know what you think. I like those scenarios a lot. I like that forward group. I think the defense is very balanced. And then goaltending, you still have options. Obviously, it's a step back from what we've seen. And there's other options out there, like Braden Holtby could be an option, but I think by the time the tournament comes around, he'll be like 32, 33. And yes, Carey Price will be older as well. But I do think we've seen Carey Price with Team Canada, and he's been very stable in his time with Team Canada, whether it's the Olympics or World Cup. So I like this a lot. I do. And I'll be making the roster predictions for other teams. Just let me know what you think in the comment section. Again, please do subscribe if you are new. Smash that like button, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, guys, this was John from RPO Bay Adelaide. Have a good one. Peace out.